I normally feel pain, a lot of pain when running, obvious. No one is running and feeling, you cannot feel well when running. You have to feel the pain. But at times, most of my time, I've trained my mind to be tough in whichever the course I get. If it is hilly, flat or so, I'm ready because my mind is very tough. And my achievement is to run well. That's my goal. Yeah. I'm Johnstone. I'm 33 years old. I'm married. I'm an athlete, training in Iten. But I come from a nearby county, Baringo County. I came here purposely to train for marathon and half marathon.
I'm not training for a club. I'm not training for a specific company. My standard of coaching, I'm upbringing those who have not reached that level. So most of the time, the athletes themselves approach me. Like, oh, coach, I think I can run. So I incorporate them in my training. My coaching is like transitional coaching. I take those who are not good or those who are still young in running. I train them until a certain level, and then I let them go to the bigger clubs, bigger managements, and other sponsors. So when I finish with them, I don't let them all go. I retain some for the purpose of those who are still coming up. Because if I let all to go, the upcoming ones will not have a mentor, will not have somebody to look up to, and they may think they are better. But when we have somebody who is stronger than them, they will be always pushing to see that they match the same person. So having strong athletes there will help the upcoming to push further so that they can catch up with them. And for the strong ones, they'll also be controlled by the young ones because they'll be always waiting for them and they don't pan out as the seniors. My name's Ruto Elkana, 49 years of age. I'm doing coaching here in Iten, and I have a group of athletes, around 40 of them, professionals and non-professionals, upcoming that is. I've done it for the last 8 years, and before that I used to assist as an assistant coach for around 5 years, and then the person I was deputizing retired and I took over. So actively on my own as a coach, I've done it for 8 years.
When I was in school primary, I used to run and I was the first. All the time when I can run, I was the first in our team. So I enjoy running because all the time I win. So when I finish school, I just say, no, I want to continue with my career. And that is it. When I decide, I say I want to be like Kipchoge. And if you want to be champion, you need to train at Iten. No other place you can go. I'm Sylvia and I'm 25 years old. And I'm athlete. I'm single mother. I have 2 kids. And I take care of them. Machera, mambo, nimekuja na wageni. Athletes in Iten, they go to train and they come and rest only. They are not working like me. The way I finish my training, I come, I rest 1 hour, I start preparing chapati, then I go to Iten to sell. No. I learned to make chapati when I was with my parents. I was at home and I started preparing for them. It was not really good. It was like map of Africa. Chapati used to be round, like circle. Chapati used to be circle, and map of Africa is quarter circle. But now, because I graduate I graduate how to cook chapati is round. It's circle now. I mix wheat flour, salt, sugar, and water. And after mixing them, I put oil inside and I start cutting into round balls. After that, I roll into round balls again, but bigger one, not like the one I start. And I start turning them. It gets ready, I can sell so that I will have money. Whenever I get rich somewhere, I can have a little money in my pocket so that I will join that race.
Because my vision is to run like Kipchoge, yes. Why Kipchoge run? I told you that I've met with Kipchoge 3 times for long runs, my pain. I've joined them. I've run with them long runs. I've been going 38. Maybe I go with them because they are very fast. I go with them up to 15K. I slow and go with my pace. We have met with them in track session, Eldoret. I've been trying to be with them. And then I've been asking myself if I can do 10 kilometers with them, and for them, they get enough food, enough balanced diet, enough time to rest. So then why not me? So I have the vision, I have a goal that one day, I'll also break a record. Yeah, it's possible for me. Possible. Yes. Not only me, but my family too. They also have a lot of hopes that one time I ran well, they have been calling me and telling me, we have hopes. That's why even when they are in school, they have a lot of hopes that one day, I will change their lives through this running. Yeah, that is a very good encouragement. I normally run when I feel the pain. I remember my family now. They are telling me, we have hopes in you. Then why should I give up? I should continue moving. Yeah, they're motivating me also. On Monday, I do in the morning 18 kilometers, very fast. We have been going with a group 18 kilometers. We come with 63 minutes, very fast. Average pace of 3:10, 3:12. Yeah, and we finish on Monday together. And then on Tuesday, I go for Fatling with a big group there. We do 20 times. That is on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I go also with another group in Lilies. We do 18 kilometers again. Easy note, at least 350 base on Wednesday. That is easy. And then Thursday, I go for track. Friday, I do another easy 18 kilometers, easy. And then Saturday, I do 30 or 35. It depends on the long runs.
To have a wholesome athlete, such an athlete has to be complete, impacted with every aspect of running. For instance, we need speed, we need endurance, we need reaction, we need mileage, and stamina. All those ingredients has specific training to enhance the same ability. For instance, when we go to the hill runs, the first thing we are trying to build is stamina. The second thing we are trying to build coordination. When you run, you have to swing your arms, you have to raise your legs. You cannot run when your hands are folded back. You cannot run when you are raising your hands like you are surrendering. So you need to coordinate your system. And imagine you cannot do that in flat ground. You have to do it in hill. That's like going to gym. You cannot do things differently. So every training has a reason and has a place that it plays in every athlete career and performance. Sometimes you are coaching an athlete who has no means of survival, and they are looking at you like, oh coach, I don't have food in my house. Oh coach, I haven't paid my house rent. And you expect me to be in training. I haven't taken dinner, I didn't take lunch, I didn't take breakfast. You are pushing the same athlete to perform in an exercise that needs energy. And normally, it's natural that we get this energy from food. And some of these athletes may go to bed without food. So sometimes I feel it in me that life is not fair. And those are some of the struggles I face. And sometimes I go an extra mile, maybe even going to my own pocket to support these athletes.
I told you it reached a point whereby I could not manage to pay my rent and my food. And my vision was to run. And I could not run without having a place to rest like now. I could not run without food. So I had to say, okay, there are other things that I can do to get money and also proceed with my training. And then I said, okay, let Piki be my side hustle after my training. That is when I started now using the motorbike. Yeah.
She got that.
The foreigners, when they come to Kenya, they like us basing them because they believe in us that when we base them, they become champions also. When they run alone, maybe they go slowly. They reach competition again slowly. But when we base them, we put them in a tough situation. Whereby when they try to slow, I try to push, and then they train their minds to be tough also. When they go to their countries, they perform well because in the countries maybe they run now easy because they were coming, they were training with the tough people. Yeah. What I get progressing is also helping me in my food and my rent, so I have to be flexible. Yeah. but not easy because my mind will not be dedicated to one thing. Because on the other side, I want money. On the other side, I want to run. So I'm not focused on one thing. But if I can get money to pay my rent and settle well, then I can run well like any other athlete. Okay. Nice.
Iten, I perceive it as a special place for training, for athletics, and also for any other event. It's a center of athletics because everyone believes that the champions are made here and everyone wants to be a champion. They come from almost all corners of the country, especially the communities that most of their people run. Yeah, like most of the Nilos, you have the Maasai, Kipsigis, Kalenjins, most of them, they send their athletes here.
When I came to Iten, I really enjoyed to reach here because when you go to the road, you meet anyone running, so you join, but you will not finish with them. That was the problem, because you can go with someone, but you will not finish the route because they are stronger than me. First of all is altitude. Altitude is high. Roads are many hills, not flat coast. So that is the real challenge when you climb those hills. So when you get flat coast, you really run quickly. And that will help. Now I feel good because I can finish with them. If we start, we will finish together. There is first group, second group, and that group. So that group is for people who cannot run quick. The one who was starting, like for the first time, like me. But for me now, I'm in first group. Yes. I have a dream. I need to run London Marathon like Kipchoge. That is my dream. I don't know it will take how long or how many years, but I want to be a champion. That is my dream now. I was really, when I look on TV, I see Kipchoge, I feel like I'm really happy and I feel like crying because I'm really happy to see that. And that was my first motivation. When I look to Kipchoge, I still cry, but I say no, I must go and train. To be like Kipchoge, I must put all my effort. Keep on trying and you will succeed in life.
If you look around about the research and the findings people have done to ascertain why athletes from Kenya are doing good, and particularly from Iten, they have come up with some narratives. For instance, they are talking about altitude. They are talking about the culture. They are talking about the genes and also the Kenyan running culture. So those are some of the reasons they are making Iten unique. And that's why everyone is looking forward to coming Iten to run. Geographically, Kenya is in high altitude in terms of latitudes and longitudes. The level above the sea level is a bit high. So Kenyans are placed better when they go to the sea level to run because they feel that oxygen is plenty and they can run comfortably and even smile when they're running. Unlike maybe somebody who comes from the sea level, when they run, they feel like this hell, they cannot do it. Yeah, so that's how we are, as Kenyans, had advantage over the issue of the altitude. What we mean by the word running culture, the first thing is that Kenyans are proud of running. And that's why even those who are not talented, they want to run because they believe it's their stuff and they can do it better than everyone. And that is why everyone is coming here trying to match them. Secondly, they believe in them that they have the genes of running. And whenever they go out there, they always want to show the world that they are the one to win. And they always go to races with a winning mentality that, okay, this is running, it has to be a Kenyan. If not me, then my countrymen. The biggest achievement in my coaching career, it happened in 2016. I picked an athlete who was totally not an athlete. He was just something pulling the cart in the market. And this guy could be seen running up and down in the market, pulling, the cart, carrying some luggage. And then I told this guy, he has a talent. And then he accepted. He joined the group. I trained him for 3 years, and later I sent him for a race in the West. He won, and his life changed up to now. As we talk, he ran the other day in Saudi Arabia. To me, it's a success because I changed someone's life. And I want to believe that wherever he is, he's proud that he went through my hands, and that's how he made it in life. That's the biggest achievement I've made in my life. And my dream is not to win, or rather not my athletes winning races. My dream and my happiness is when I change someone's life positively. It's not about money, it's not about winning, it's about transforming someone to be a better person in the society.
Even if I have troubles, like I'm not feeling well, I just go there, I told, pray for me, I'm not feeling well, or even if I have a race, so that when I go and run, I will win. That is it. And I believe that when he prayed to me, then I will win the race. When I was young, I lived with my grandmother. So my grandmother was going to church. Then I was going with her. After some time, my grandmother passed, and I go back to my parents. We stay with my parents, but I continue with that art, going to church until now. You are brothers and sisters there. Everyone is your friend. Even if I have a problem, I can tell anyone, and anyone can assist me. So it's like I like everything, but my favorite, which I like, is singing. Like dancing, worship, jumping, all. And listening to the preacher also. Our service is taking a lot of time. Not 1 hour, it will take like 5 hours, almost to 6 hours.
I grew up in a family where cows were there. I was taught when I was a small boy to go and take care of the cows in the bushes. I was taught how to milk the cows, to look at the cow when it is not well. So it's something we grew up with. It's something that we really embrace and we like it. And we are always transferring that sentiment and sentimental attachment to our generations. I don't know when it started, and I don't know even if it will come to an end. As much as we are embracing technology, urbanization, but we still value our own way of life. In Kalenjin community, we give a lot of value to cows. For one, we use the same cows to pay dowry. When you get married, the side from your wife, we always have a token, and this is in form of cows. And in Kalenjin, a man having the cows is respected because that looks like is somebody, a man who is responsible. That's why it's rare to find a Kalenjin man without cows. Even when I travel, I always miss my cows. I always miss feeding them, milking them. So it is not even, I don't consider it an hassle. It is always something in me. You cannot separate it with me, and neither I can't run away from it. I love it and I'll do it, I think, for the time I don't know. Yeah, but I'll have to do it the rest of my life. Yeah.
To cook my tea, I always go to the market and I buy milk and sugar plus the tea leaves. And then I put them in the house. I go and fetch water. So after my fire is ready, I put the milk first, and then after that I add some water and the small tea leaves, and then more sugar, not little now, more sugar for it to taste nice. And my tea is just ready. I learned it from my parents. When they were cooking food for us, I usually go to the fire near them. Others go to sit far from them, but for me, I sit near them all the time. When they cook breakfast, when they cook lunch, I'm also there seeing them. And then one time I told them, okay, today, leave it for me, I cook. And then they were saying, no, you don't. I said, no, let me try and see. And then I cooked it, I cut the vegetables, I cooked, and they tasted and said, it's okay. And then that's from there now I started cooking for them. Not my parents cooking for the family now. It was me. I like all meals, but what I can afford for that time is what I can buy, is what I can eat. When you eat ukali, it's not something complicated to cook. You just get some your maize, you go for grinding, and then you just boil some water and put some, you have the flour, and you have your ukali. We believe that ukali is strong than rice. When you eat rice, it's somehow something light. It is light. But for ukali, it's when you eat, you just feel you have eaten something. Yeah.
There was a time I had training with group, and someone fell to my legs when I was running, and it affected my muscles. So even I could not walk because I was really feeling pain. I used to work for myself to buy food and whatever. Then I was not even affording to work, even to carry something in my hands. Then I asked my parents and my sisters to send me money, which I can use to buy food and pay my house. Then they told me, just leave this training and come back home. You can come and continue with another business. From that time, I feel it was really like discouragement. So I say, okay, if you don't want to assist me, I will never ask you anything to help me, but I will struggle for myself and I will continue with my career because this is something I like, I love, and I know one day I will benefit something from it. When you do hard, you will be champion easy, but when you relax, you will never be champion. Because all the day you need to train to focus. Even if you feel tired, never accept your tiredness to rely on you. Yes, you say, I must keep on, I must continue with this, even if difficulties are, but I must be a champion.
They prioritize running as their job. We don't take it as a talent but also a profession. Running is also a profession because we run and get money and do other things, big things. Because for me, okay, the only way I can get money is through running. And through that running, I have to run tough. I have to train hard to compete with others because everyone no sleep. That's what I put in my mind, that when I am training, I'm training to compete with others who are much tougher than me. So that is why we train hard, because we want money. It's also a profession, a way of getting money, not just for fun or what, no. They have been saying, train hard, win easy. But I don't believe. For me, I don't believe. Winning is also hard. It is not easy the way people talk. You cannot just train hard and then you win easy. How?
I will become a real champion. Real champion. Soon, not far. Forward ever, backward never. Yes, it means that when you are going through something, never turn back. Just to go straight, focus even if it is painful, just to continue and you will succeed. That is the meaning of that.
There's no shortcut about athletics. As much as we have some people preferring shortcuts, but those are just few elements. But the majority of the Kenyan athletes, they run out of hard work, they run out of training and dedication. It sometimes takes them even 15 years training without winning a race. And everybody can do that. It's only tasky and expensive. Because imagine a professional athlete doing training for 15 years without even earning a cent out of that, and they still persist. It may become a tall order to any other person because many people believe that results should be immediately. But running is a process. Everybody can run. It depends with your focus, dedication, and hard work. It's nothing special about Kenyans. It's nothing special about T10. It's nothing special about Kalenjin. Everybody can run. Everybody can be a champion at your own level. And Kenyans are doing it the hard way, and that's why they are doing it. So wherever everyone is in this world, believe in yourself, do the right thing, take the right thing, and running is for everyone. And everyone is a champion, and everyone can become whoever he wants to be, as long as he chooses to be. That's it.